Hello there, my crypto bit brothers and sisters. This here is Bulldog Rod, and over here, here's Papa Ron.
Rod, good to be with
Papa
you.
Papa Ron's in the house. That's what I'm supposed to say. Papa Ron's in the house.
I don't care what you say. This is kind of good. We got together twice in one day. Very nice.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, man. I tell you what, we was there earlier, and Bitcoin was something like $13,000 and something. It went up almost $1,000 in just a short time that we were offline.
Yeah, here's the graph. We're right now at 14.5.
I know.
And that was this is just today, folks. Just today.
Yeah, I know. Look at it rise.
So we were online about right in here, Rod, and it was 13.2.
Yeah.
About right here, about 10, 11 o'clock this morning, 13.2, and now we're up here.
14.5.
14.7 was the high just a little bit ago.
14.5. Yeah, we're up at 14.5. Look at that.
It's grown $1,500 today.
God, I'm getting richer by the minute. I tell you what.
I tell you what.
I can't handle it.
you better go out and hawk up every Visa you got and dump it into Bitcoin, brother.
I tell you, I'm thinking about going down and taking my cars down to the bank and get a title loan on them.
Yeah, get a second mortgage, something.
Yeah, I know. I need to do something.
But we have all learned what goes up must come down at some time.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to buy it at the high. We want to buy it at the low.
And
but the problem is it will get too low.
Well, yeah, that last dip dropped, but it recouped in a couple days. So
yeah, that's the problem. You have to buy it so dang quick. You got to keep on top of this because it goes up, down, and up again in a matter of hours. Jeez, Louise.
It's crazy.
I'm getting to where I can't afford to work anymore. I'm gonna have to be home just to watch this computer just to go up. That'll be my job.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, folks, today we want to talk about the progress that Bitcoin is hopefully making as far as improving on their scaling ability and improving with the amount of people that are coming in and their infrastructure and their times and their fees, because we know that's been an obstacle of Bitcoin. We've talked about that in shows, and we've kind of explained what a blockchain is and how many transactions go into a block. And the last major fork we had was with Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin has 1 megaton blocks, and Bitcoin Cash wanted to increase that to was it 8 mega? Yeah, megabits, megatons, and because of that, they felt that would speed up the process. So that was the last fork. But actually, so anyway, and worldwide, Bitcoin's got a little bit negativity about them because their times are so slow. Now, let's say you take a block, it comes onto the chain, it holds so many transactions. So let's say it holds 1,000 transactions. But at that point in time, let's say there's 2,000 transactions ready to be verified and put onto the blockchain. Well, 1,000 of them go into the block, and the other 1,000 have to wait until the next block arrives, which is 7 to 10 minutes, I believe, with Bitcoin. So that causes the problem, and that's why sometimes to get your transaction verified or completed, it takes several minutes because they're backed up. So by increasing the block size, you can get more transactions in there, and hopefully that would help rectify it. And that's what Bitcoin Cash's deal was. That's what SegWit happened. SegWit came along, which Bitcoin has, and they said, all right, here you have a transaction in this block. Let's take some of the information out of that transaction that's not pertinent and put it on an overlapping type block so we can get more transactions in the block. So that's what SegWit 2x kind of does, as far as I understand it. So anyway, Bitcoin is still trying to get this up and going. You know, it's hard to use it in an everyday currency. When you use it at a restaurant, it takes 20 minutes to get the verification on the transaction.
Yeah.
Following me so far?
Yeah, you got to pay for it before you start eating.
Now that was, Rod, why didn't you just come up with that and get on the phone, call Mr. Bitcoin and say, I've got your problem solved. Just tell all the retailers, pay in advance, and it'll be ready to go by the time
you get there.
Yeah. You walk into Home Depot and say, I need 3 2x4s. I want to pay for those now. And then go get them.
Hey, come back later, pick them up.
Well, my hell, Rod has solved the whole thing.
That's right.
Show's over.
Hey, are you showing this picture up here yet?
Not yet, no. Do you want me to?
Okay, yeah, show it.
Okay, it's on, baby.
Yeah, see all them forks? Boy, it's all forked up.
It's all forked up. Oh, Rod. What a comic. So talking about forks, it looks like there's still 5 more forks coming for Bitcoin.
Wow.
And we've already talked about a couple of these, Rod. We talked about Bitcoin Diamond in other videos, and we talked about Bitcoin Cash Plus in that same video, and now there's some more coming. And it makes me wonder why they're all using Bitcoin to fork off. Now let's go really quick over what a fork is. A fork is just new rules to the game, new protocol. For example, Bitcoin Cash, they say, hey, we want to go and have it 8 megabit blocks. So if you're don't want to do that, we're going to fork off and create our own deal. But anymore, it sounds like more and more of these people are just jumping on the name of Bitcoin to maybe get a free ride on this.
Thanks, God.
And what they do, most of these people set up their forks depending on which block they're going to fork off of. So here's the upcoming ones right here. We've got Super Bitcoin, which I haven't researched at all, don't know what their premise is or anything. But their fork is coming up, and then we got Bitcoin Platinum, Bitcoin Uranium, Bitcoin Cash Plus, Bitcoin Silver.
Well, we got Bitcoin Diamond too, don't we?
I think Bitcoin Diamond might have already taken place. But now a lot of these protocols too, when they fork off, folks, they kind of want to, they establish how many coins they're going to put into the market, and a lot of times they'll match how much Bitcoin you have with their coin. A lot of people kind of say that you get free coins, but I don't know if anything's free really, but they do match them, and then both sides, they're going to keep both coins going if there's action on both coins. But sometimes in these forks, if one overtakes the other and they kind of merge into one, then one dies off too. So that is a possibility. Not with, I don't think with Bitcoin itself, but so there's still 5 forks coming. Isn't that interesting, Rod?
Yeah. You know, that Bitcoin Diamond is called the Bitcoin Diamond Futures.
Is it?
You know, we talked about that in the last video we did.
Well, here we found another article that kind of talks about Bitcoin Diamond.
Okay. Is
Bitcoin Diamond a better Bitcoin? Of course, it talks about the anatomy of a hard fork here a little bit. What does Team Bitcoin Diamond want? They kind of want the same thing. They want to speed up transactions and lower fees. And how they're going to do that? See right here, the total supply of Bitcoin Diamond would be 210 million, which is 10 times the amount of Bitcoin. And that's why they're not on that list, Rod. I think they've already gone live. I just don't think...
they are, because I pulled them up on the market cap.
Yes. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. They're about now selling for $35.28. They're down 16.88%.
Oh, it said futures on there. I'm wondering if it's not part of their name. I'm wondering if they're really not totally live yet, but you can buy futures like we talked in our earlier video. You can buy what they think it's going to be. So I don't really think that's part of their name. I think it's speculation on the price.
Okay. Well, ain't doing too good.
But they're trying, like every other Bitcoin fork, they want to speed things up and they want to drop the fees. So, which brings us to what Bitcoin is doing. And we've talked in other videos that Bitcoin does have some things in the works.
Yeah, they do.
They've taken on that SegWit, and they've been working on this Lightning platform.
Hey, that's the same platform that's got, what's the other one? What coin? Litecoin is on, right?
Yeah, Litecoin also instituted, you're right, you're exactly right. They instituted Lightning onto their program. Bitcoin, I think they can do, I don't remember exactly, 4 to 7 transactions a second. But by adding Lightning, and all Lightning is it's more code, more protocol, more things that'll speed it up, and I think it's going to increase their output to maybe even 8. Is it 8 times faster? But what this article talks about, folks, is that they're in their beta phase. They've run some test runs on this Lightning program being instituted with Bitcoin, and it's been successful so far. They have one more set of code to test run on that, and it looks like everything looks promising on that. So, again, I'm sorry about that, Rod. Can you hear that?
It ain't bothering me. I hear it, but it ain't no big deal.
Okay. You know, these women never stop. It's been a curse my whole life. That yeah, whatever, Ron.
I know it has. Bless your little heart.
Anyway,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you experienced that too, huh?
All the time.
Bitcoin is making progress, and if they get this up and running, and the article doesn't say how fast yet, but at least it's coming about, which will increase the transaction time, and hopefully they're talking about reducing fees. So Bitcoin is still in the game, and we've talked about that before. That, matter of fact, we got a map here, Rod. This this kind of shows countries that accept Bitcoin as legal and illegal currency. And they've got a lot of area they've covered. And so for fun, Rod and I went over to Images, and we tried to pull up the same type of map for Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold. They don't exist, folks. And this is kind of what we've said before.
If you want to starve, buy them.
Yeah. Bitcoin has the infrastructure set up, and it's taken them, several years to get to this point. And I'm not knocking Bitcoin Cash. They're progressing with their platform.
Yeah, they are.
But and Bitcoin has already laid the groundwork, so it's going to be much easier for Bitcoin Cash to come along and people to adopt them, because they've already witnessed crypto and they're sold on it and so on. The countries have set the regulations up and all that.
It is.
But it's still just not going to be that easy to take Bitcoin off the top of the hill. They're the ones that are recognized. Name recognition is a lot. And
it is.
You can't have a country or anybody that is not discussing this stuff that talks in the sense of Bitcoin. Now, this is interesting, too, we found. Countries where it's possible to buy food with Bitcoin. And you're probably thinking the same thing I did. It's like, no way. But mainly, all this red comes from basically 2 companies. overstock.com because they ship internationally.
And we talked about them having Bitcoin machine in their office, so they're very familiar with Bitcoin, and they've been into it from just about the very get-go.
Yeah. So again, I mean, even for Bitcoin Cash to pull up a map like this, they're going to have to go sell themselves on Overstock to accept Bitcoin Cash too, which is a possibility. I guess the point we're making here is that, again, it's not going to be that easy to dethrone Bitcoin. It's paid its dues. It's out there. People are using it. And mostly they're using it for a store of value. We get that. But they're still working on solving the problems of scaling that they feel they have, and we all feel they have, to become a currency used every day. And it might not ever happen. You might have somebody like Litecoin, like Rod mentioned, or Dash or Zcash. Somebody might come along that will be a better coin to use for daily transactions. And that's not going to happen next week or next month. It takes time to put this stuff into effect. So our plea or our recommendation is we're still hanging tight with Bitcoin, baby.
Yeah, you got to.
At these prices and where they're headed. What else you got to say, Rod? Anything?
Yeah, well, I was just going to say that, you know, other altcoins are okay, but you better have the majority of your currency in Bitcoin. That's where you'll get the most growth out of it, I think.
Well, that's where the growth has been thus far.
It has.
And so anyway, time tells, but folks,
that's the way, I like it. That's the way of Bitcoin.
I need to add one more button to this computer, and that's to take off the left side of the screen. At certain points, I say, "Oh, what happened to Rod? Let me see if I can bring him back on."
That's right. That's right.
We like your personality, Rod. It's a lot of fun.
Me too. I like it.
Yeah, I hope you do.
I have a good time though. You know, sometimes we get a little comment that says that Rod's a dork, but you know, that's the way I am.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Love them or leave them.
Yeah, you take me the way I am.
That's right.
Don't take me at all.
So, folks, I'm anxious to see where Bitcoin's headed with all this, not only in price, but I think that they're going to try to solve some of these obstacles. They know they have them, so hopefully Lightning
they're working on them.
What's that?
And they're working on them.
Yeah, I think they are.
They're not just that idly by.
As always, folks, thanks for watching. We appreciate you tuning in.
We really do. We really appreciate every little thing. We really appreciate when you pound those thumbs up and beat them hard. We appreciate it. Yeah, because we get a little bit of income when they get them videos up. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.